We all know Mansfield is one of a kind. Well, except in one way. Yeah, turns out there's a lot of places around America named Mansfield. So, let's learn about a few of them. It's Meet the Mansfields. We're going just over that state line to Mansfield, Louisiana.
All right, thank you guys so much for joining us here today from Mansfield, Louisiana, well, DeSoto Parish as a whole. Tell us a little about that area.
We're in the upper northwest corner. So we're of the Arklatex, Arkansas, Louisiana, and Texas. We're about 30 miles south of Shreveport, which is, our largest nearby city. But we're just far enough away to be out in the country in the peace and quiet.
That's kind of us as well. On the north end, you're basically in Arlington. You're basically, in the Cowboys' backyard. And then you drive south 10 minutes and all of a sudden you're in Texas. There's cattle. There's nothing but open plains. You're like, oh, hey, we found Texas. Here it is. Talk a little bit more about some of the big events that happen in the city.
Well, up in June, we'll have the Balloons over DeSoto, which is a hot air balloon festival. Parts of it will be in Shreveport, but then the final day of it, they come to DeSoto Parish, and it's out by the airport, so plenty of room to roam. That same weekend, we have the Juneteenth Festival, which is here in Mansfield at the courthouse, and it's a 3-day music festival. One thing that's unique about us, too, is we're part of No Man's Land, which is a coalition between all the parishes along the western border between us and Texas. And it was back in 1800s when we didn't have a rule. It was lawlessness here. And so we kind of celebrate the lawlessness, our breweries and wineries and, different itineraries that you can go and see how it was back in the day.
What are some of the other maybe historical sites? If people are swinging through DeSoto Parish, what do they need to stop and see if they're driving through?
Well, we have the Mansfield Female College Museum, which was operated from 1855 to 1930. And it's the oldest female college west of the Mississippi River. We also have the Mansfield State Historic Site, which is operated by the Office of Cultural Recreation and Tourism. And it is the site of the Battle of Mansfield. And, it's set up wonderful exhibits again, and it's open Wednesday through Sunday. We also have a beautiful rock chapel, which was built in 1891 by the Carmelite monks. And it's one remaining structure out there, but it's gorgeous. And they open it every day at daylight and close it at dark. And people get married out there. And it's just a beautiful escape. It's a small little, monastery.
Do you guys ever get confused for other Mansfields? Get emails or phone calls?
Mansfield, Texas, we have a time or two.
What is something that stands out to both of you personally about the area? Something that doesn't necessarily go up on the websites or in the talking points. What makes that area so special to you both?
I've lived here most of my life, so I came back here. I wanted to get back here. I worked really hard to get home.
I'm a transplant. That's what I call myself. I'm originally from Alabama. My husband is from here. And so when we got married and had kids, this is where he wanted to come back to. It's that small town feel. Everybody knows everybody.
And your business.
Yeah, and your business. But it's just that small town feel that you get when you come here. Everybody knows everybody. Everybody's so friendly. And you just don't really meet a stranger hardly.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much for taking some time out of your day to do this.
All right. Well, thank you. Have a great day.
You too. Have a great one.